Hey guys, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All to Y'all Shade Baddies Midwest Season 6, Episode 9 review. So, on this week's episode, we pick up where last week's episode left off with them having a group meeting and Natalie bringing in Slim. We all know that Slim and Rolly don't get along anymore. They used to be besties, but now they don't get along. Apparently, all of this allegedly started when Slim said something about Rolly's son. Rolly then said F her dead daddy and all of this stuff. So as soon as Rolly saw Slim, it was on sight. She immediately ran over to her. Well, fast walked because we know Rolly ain't running nowhere with them duck feet. But she runs up on Slim and just wop 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 wop, like backs her into a corner and just beating the little girl up. I mean, it's really no match. It's literally David versus Goliath. It's literally Shaq versus what's that dude named Spud? What was the little basketball player from back in the day? It's like it's really no match. It's really not a match, but it is what it is. So after the first round, which Rolly won, of course, and I don't even understand why Slim came dressed like that. She came with a little fur crop jacket on, a little bandeau top, a little skirt. Like, girl, you should have known y'all was about to be fighting. You should have had on the appropriate clothes. Then she had on this trash ass wig that washed her out. She was looking like powder. She was looking like an albino person. She looked a mess, okay? No shade to the albino people because they're beautiful. But Rolly was like, F your dead dad again. They go second round. Rolly straight up grabbed this girl and literally flung her across the floor by her hair like a rag doll and commenced to just whop, 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 whop. Everybody in the background like, dang, like, oh my God, Rolly, like, stop. Like, because it's literally no match. But one thing that I can say, they went 5 rounds and the only thing that was wrong with Slim was that she broke a nail. So it was like, did she get beat up? Yeah, but like there was really no physical remnants of it. Like she didn't get dog walk like she should have based off the maneuvering and things that was going on. So security breaks it up. Natalie jumps in because she got issues with Slim because when Natalie and Rolly fought at the reunion after Baddies South, Slim jumped into their fight and she was like, they ain't even had nothing to do with you, that was weak. And Slim acknowledges that she was wrong for that and apologizes. But apparently she was like online talking crap about Natalie and still talking mess about Rolly. And third round comes, and I'll say that Slim got one good lick in, and it was a kick to Rolly's stomach. And you know Rolly still was at that time healing from them damn surgeries. So she got the little one kick in. She still lost the fight. But Rolly beat her up again and says, you ain't gonna beat me. I've been in the gym, bitch. And I'm like, girl, if you don't stop lying, you ain't been in nobody's gym, okay? The only exercising you doing is bringing the fork up to your mouth. Other than that, girl, bye, or rolling up a blunt. So Slim apologizes to Rolly for talking about her son, but Rolly was like, you full of crap, because she was like, I gave you a chance to rectify things at Bad versus Wild, and I guess, you know, you were standing on business then. You still had stuff to say. They fight again. Rolly kick her in the stomach, child, and drag that girl again by the hair on the floor and just commenced to like mopping the floor with her. It was like Slim was a swifter sweeper. I was like, God bless her, Jesus. So Slim, however, says to the camera that she feel like she won at least 2 out of the 5 fights. And I was like, girl, you suffering from a concussion or amnesia because you didn't win nothing, okay? Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a chicken wing, all right? So the next day, Rolly, Jayla, Natalie, and Scotty sit down and talk. And Rolly clarifies that the only thing she ever said about Slim's father was the fact that her daddy was mixed. He was half black, half white. And she said, that's the only thing I ever said. And she took that as saying, you talking about my father. And then she went on to say that Slim felt like she could say the N-word, but she not black. And I'm like, she is black though. She's a quarter black. Like, yes, there's more, I guess you want to say white DNA, whatever. But she's still black. Her father was black. Her father was mixed. She's still black. You can look at Slim and tell that she is not a complete white woman. She has black girl features, okay? So I didn't really get that all of a sudden Slim can't say the N-word and this, that, and the third. Like, that was dumb to me. That was really stupid. Then we see Tinka go in the room where Pretty P, Summer, Jazz, and Lex are at. And Tinka was like, to P, you got an issue with me? Like, you want to fight? And she was like, no, I ain't got no problem with you. I want it with Diamond because every time me and you fight, she run up and hit me in the back of my head. And she was like, I just need, my ones and then we good. So she was like, all right, I'm going to go tell my girl because I can't have her, not being on point. So then it was this weird scene and I do not understand it because Biggie was speaking in Spanish and can't nobody understand what she's saying. But we see a scene where they're like in this kitchen and Biggie sitting up here dressed like a ninja. I didn't know where she was going. It was giving Kim Possible, the slutty version. And she mad at Jaden because Jaden was in the kitchen with one of her homegirls, I guess doing glam. And Biggie was saying something about how she need to ask permission. This her kitchen and all of this stuff. And I'm looking at Biggie like, for somebody that been talking about she don't want to fight all of this season, you sure got a lot of bass in your voice now when it come to Jada now that I guess you know that you can like beat her up or something. Like, Biggie, stop. That ain't even your ministry. Like, she is all over the place this season. It was so weird. She was sitting up here trying to act so hard and all of this stuff and all that extra bass in her voice. What? Like, I would have kicked Biggie in her 5 backs. Like, girl, bye. So then they outside and Diamond joins the conversation and she walking up, child, with that missing tooth. Then she got an airplane pillow around her neck because almost on her neck store from the fight that she had with Akbar. And everybody just laughing at her because they like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. Stop. It's like, stop. But everybody just look at Diamond like she's a kiki. She funny. So Tika goes on to tell Diamond that Pretty P want that with her. And so she was like, okay, all right. So then we see Jayla sit down and have a one-on-one conversation with Slim, who once again just looked like a half a pint of skim milk. Like, I was like, girl, take that wig off. Wear your natural hair. That does nothing for you. Slim get the crying because she says she don't want to beef with Rolly and that she's proud of Rolly. She never was jealous of Rolly and that she look up to her and everything she got going on and that she's open to talking and repairing their relationship. I do honestly think that she does want to be friends with Rolly. I do think that she does miss her. But I think that Rolly, obviously her guard is up because you allegedly said something about her son and you kept on saying things on the internet allegedly about her son. So I think that that's the reason why they won't be friends anymore. But I do think that she realizes that she made a mistake by going as hard as she did online. But I do think that she genuinely misses Rolly and wants to be her friend. Rolly and Natalie joined the conversation and Rolly was like, I don't have anything to apologize for because I didn't start this and I didn't say anything about you online. She says after Bad versus Wild, Slim went back on the internet again, talking crap and all of this stuff. And Slim then apologizes to Natalie once again for jumping into the fight at the reunion. But Rolly reminds her, yeah, you apologizing for jumping in at the reunion, which was some soft shit because didn't nobody tell you to do that. But let's not pretend that you wasn't just at the auditions. all in the camera talking about you wanted it with Natalie and all of this, that, and the third. And they showed the footage. So it was given very much like Slim be on the same type of time that Biggie be on, where she got so much to say on the internet, but then when somebody confront her face to face, she cop and please. So it's like you can't be going around talking all of this mess, and then when somebody confronts you, you want to act like you ain't did nothing. Like, girl, stop. So Natalie asks, at this point, Rolly was like, I'm done with the conversation. I never want to be friends with you. I don't like you. It is what it is. And she leaves. Natalie then asks Slim, is it by chance she's on any substances? Because Rolly was saying that she does drugs and all of this type of stuff. Slim goes on to say that when she made this video on Instagram about Natalie, where she was in the street going off. So there are several instances now that we see that she been online talking crap. So it is like your apology means nothing because it's not sincere. Like you keep on doing stuff. So she says, no, she is not on any substances. She says at the point in time when she did that video, her father had just passed a few months before. But she also goes on to say that she feels like she deserves a spot on the show and that she should come back. And Natalie was like, well, it's all dependent on Rolly because kids is off limits. And if she decides she don't want you here, then you can't stay here. Slim feel like that's a crocker-ish, you know, because at the end of the day, this your show. How you letting somebody else determine who stays? In this case, Rolly does have seniority over Slim. She does have a better relationship with Natalie. Her and Natalie have grown close over the last few years. So I get why Natalie is saying if she don't want you around, you can't be around. You know what I'm saying? But I also see where Slim is coming from. Like, girl, this show you can do what you want to do. But it is about showing loyalty to people that show loyalty to you. And Rolly has shown loyalty to Natalie. So I guess Natalie trying to give back the favor. But ain't no way I'm about to be begging nobody to be on no dang on baddies, child. And she straight up begging to be on her. And it's like, girl, you ain't had no other kind of opportunity since you left. Now, I didn't even know that Slim was a dancer until I one day went on her page and saw that she put all this dancing material. Like, she's a great dancer. Go pursue dancing. I'm not understanding why she's not trying to do that. But that night they have a bonfire and Diamond tells Pretty P she understands why she won't a fade with her. She gets it. She would want to fight her too. She was like, my neck is a little sore. I got you tomorrow. Now, mind you, she'd already told this girl earlier in the season that she got her the next day and still ain't have her the next day. Child, I love the way Diamond keep on playing with this girl. So, Summer then calls Pretty P, Emma, and Jasmine out for being boring. So then it's the argument about who's boring, who not boring, and all of this type of stuff. Rolly then asks the newbies who should leave. Because when they leave Cleveland the next day, everybody's not going. So everybody got somebody that they say. Dolly says that P needs to go because Emma and Jasmine look better than her. And I was like, that was so mean and rude. But Dolly, you can't talk about nobody because you literally look like a dolly. You're not cute either. Your hair look like some crispy, crunchy chicken. Your outfits be trash. They be all over the place. They look flammable. Like, they look like you breathe on them. They gonna disintegrate. Like, girl, you can't talk about nobody looks. Okay? So Pretty P was like, you got me messed up. Like, you're not about to talk to me crazy in my face, think you about to get away with it. So she was like, let's square up. And then right at the end of the episode, they go in the grass, baby, and they get the banging. But we won't really get to see the fight until next week. But overall, this was a good episode this week. I'm going to give this week's episode a B+. It looked like next week's episode is going to be the lit one, and I'm excited about it. But yeah, these girls are crazy. They're crazy, and I'm here for all of the shenanigans. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section. Do you think that Slim should be able to stay? Do you think that Rolly should be the one to determine if she gets to stay or not? And which newbie do you think should be left behind after Cleveland. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. I personally think that Emma needs to be left back. Emma needs to go. Pretty P been stepping up even though she annoying. But yeah, I think Emma needs to be the one that's left back out of the newbies. Emma and then maybe Jazz. Cause like Jazz, she cool, but they was complaining to her about the fact that all her conversations about who she friends with, who her dude is, it's not like giving about who are you. So I would say them too. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.